Hello people, and welcome to a Calamity playthrough. I played Calamity a lot in the past, but this time I'm intending on actually beating it, following through with the whole thing. And I'm here to document the journey. Now I think I'm going to do a rogue playthrough this series. And we're just going to start off with making some houses, getting a little bit of a base started to get some NPCs moved in. Because that'll be very important as far as pylons and stuff go, all of that. Always a good idea to grab a lot of wood so you can use platforms when exploring. Platforms and blocks alike are both very handy for traversing the world early game. They should not be underutilized, especially for combat purposes. This first rogue weapon will be actually able to make are these wolfram knives. They aren't that great, but especially because they're consumable, so you have to keep on making them. But they'll do for now. The first resource we really want to go for is diamonds, so we can get crystalline, which is a non-consumable rogue weapon. Oh, look at these. We got even got some big trees. Oh, these guys are dangerous though. Look at all that damage it dealt just one blow, just from these wolfram amplifiers. Crazy powerful. So of course I'm running Calamity Mod, but I also have a fair bit of quality of life mods, but nothing game changing. Just basically just improvements to the base game. We don't have things like Fargo's souls or anything like that. But we do have magic storage, which is probably the most game-changing quality of life mod we have. Just because I don't want to have to deal with this whole chest sorting system. Looks like we found the desert here. And it looks like the corruption is not too far away from it either. Thought that rover had a little bit more HP, but it was fine. It's a bit of a dangerous encounter to go for. Speaking of dangerous, just almost died to one of these fellas. Successfully dealt with that guy. It's kind of a strat I learned to deal with those sand ant lions. Just build over top of them and kind of like just peek them quickly. Deal a lot of damage for just throwing sand at you basically. Now some more tall trees. Tall trees are always nice to chop down. Just gives you more wood for less effort. Seeing a cave to the bottom left of us. I've been enjoying making cave starter bases, but maybe I might try something a little different. I don't know. A lot of slimes here, but they are actually useful because they give you gel. Gel gives you torches. You can never have enough torches underground. So it looks like we are surrounded by desert on both sides. We have a very flat forest area, so I guess I'm going to do like a surface house. Because the game isn't really allowing me to have a choice in the matter. Just doing some basic building techniques. Just to make the house look decent. It's not super pretty. It's not designed to be, but Also, remember to put Revengeance on, as we are doing a expert Revengeance playthrough, as that's the intended way to play, and I'm not going to go above that since I haven't beaten the mod yet, surprisingly. Oh dear, I let the slimes in. I let the slimes in. Oh boy, that was a silly idea. Alright, finishing up the house now, and unfortunately don't have enough dirt to actually make it all symmetrical, but it looks good enough, especially for a starter house, so it's fine. We put our starting chest here, set some of the stuff we don't actually need yet away. We'll get to exploring. Not a good sign when you're already dying to just the basic slime enemies, but that's not good. Oh boy. That was some poor block usage, but I'll redeem myself through some good one usage. Like running out of my weapon. Early game rogue. Certainly something. Sorry, the zombies there just to get back to my base, and hopefully we have. Yes, we still have roll from scrap. So we're not out of luck as far as the weapon goes yet. But that cave not being anything is very annoying. And it's nighttime. So we might just be digging. Yeah. It appears that's what it's come down to, unfortunately. Now we can make it a little bit faster. With a little bit of a mining potion to help speed us along. Gonna use a little bit of the Wolfram treasure pinger. It's basically just a metal detector. So apparently I'm getting desert music now, which is strange considering this is supposed to be forest biome. Oh wow, our first quote-unquote cave, a small pocket of air underground. Okay, looks like there might be a cave over there. Oh, yep, there's a cave here. Alright, here we go. Finally getting somewhere. And we're immediately greeted by a worm. Maybe. Maybe not. This cave specifically was kind of disappointing. But based on the sounds I'm hearing, there should be another cave somewhere to the right. Hearing lots of sounds over there. Although there is also one down here apparently. Gotta make some more torches. Spend all our gel on it. Oh boy, I found the enemies. I found where the enemies are. They use some early game rage to power through them. You cannot. Can't build up fast enough. Gotta use the blocks smarter than that. Some topaz. Really what we're going to be looking for early game here is getting a demolitionist, getting money and just digging down as fast as possible, since we want to get diamonds and the stuff for that crystalline weapon as soon as possible. To be clear, it's this weapon, 16 rogue damage. It's not that powerful, but it's non-consumable, so it's definitely something we want to go for. It's definitely better than these silly Wolfram knives. Don't get me wrong, they are cool, but I've never been a fan of these consumable rogue weapons, which are basically just requiring ammo. Just I see a rectangle sort of ordeal over here with that metal detector. It might just be ore or something, but maybe there's a chance it's something else. What is this? Okay. It was something else. It was two pots next to each other. So it has led us to a very small cave that's been invaded by sand. Not that helpful, not gonna lie. Not what we're looking for, to be honest. One thing, a tip about fighting slimes and using blocks. You can use platforms and they can't go down platforms, so that makes fighting slimes really trivial. If you can set it up right, like this. Not that they aren't trivial already, but it just makes them even more so. Going to try and continue the mine here. We got water to deal with now. Should be easy to deal with though. It's not that much water. Just dig over to the side and lo and behold, there's a little pocket down here with a bunch of water. Cool. What's in this pocket? Anyway. Oh, it's connected. Oh. Spore in this little pocket has done us wonders. There's more stuff down here. More stuff than I realized. There's even like 2 platinum ore. Whole 2. Which is just, you know, simply game changing, as we all know. Man, this is a big water cave. Even got some more amethyst. Not that amethyst is a good gem, but if we can get enough, we could get a hook. Assuming we have the iron to get an anvil. 16 amethyst. That's right. We can get a hook if we can just grab enough iron to make the anvil and all that. Unfortunately, we cannot do that right now. I have not grabbed enough iron yet. There's some up here that we can grab. So we got a bunch of iron from that, and we need a workbench. Yes, we can make an iron anvil and amethyst hook. First grappling hook of the game. Really, our first mobility of the game. This is going to make navigating around a whole lot easier. Bro, this jellyfish. Come on. Oh. Wow. Wow. Just immediately becomes invulnerable. That is very annoying to fight. Alright. Well, I guess we're on the surface against our will now. Didn't expect my first death to be from a jellyfish. But I guess Terraria has its surprises for me. I'm gonna do a little bit of exploration in the corruption. See if we could get a light pet or something. No, we're not doing that yet. That is dangerous. Alright. Well, we've survived it. Thanks to the power of blocks. Now this is going to be very annoying to get out of. This chasm looks promising. It definitely looked promising, but it was not indeed where we needed to go. Okay, and we got that, what, Eater of Souls. That time we blocked him successfully. Which is what I should have done the first time, but failed to execute one. Let's just boot platforms for this slime. Oh. There we go, my goodness. Probably just going to go to the other desert, make a house there. So I believe this is the main desert with the underground area? Maybe? Oh, I'm not actually sure now. The world gen is being very confusing with having deserts on both sides. But whatever, I guess I'll build some houses here anyway. Almost died to sand. Alright, good start. Sand is just generally really powerful in this game. Just one little plop of sand and there goes half of your health. Which is kind of crazy. So I do realize there's a rare pink slime. I'll worry about it later. I'm building right now. Tip for making these houses, you can put like a torch right next to the door. It seems to just, block enemies from breaking down the door, which is useful, and it doesn't look all that weird either. There we go. 2 more housings, and now we got a bunch of slimes to deal with. Just a little contraption here. What the? What? They got in. How did they get in? Like that. Oh jeez. Dying to slimes again. Professional gamer. Try not to die to Pinky. There we go. Oh, it jumped out. There we go. Now that the battle's been completely fought and done with, we finally got that trap set up properly. Amazing. And we only lost 100 HP between a health potion usage and our valiant effort against fighting slimes. The easiest enemy in Terraria. We are off to a great start for the series, aren't we? I mean, it's only going to get harder from here. At least in the boss fights, not so much the exploration. So I got a long tunnel here. Looking like it might be a natural cave. No. Guess not. Hey, we got the merchant though. It's always handy. You can get a piggy bank from him, which will allow us to have some extra early game storage. I was keeping our money safe because apparently me dying in the early game is a possibility. Specifically due to that one jellyfish that he couldn't manage to defeat. You just gotta be more careful, I guess. Don't overestimate your skill. Another weird slim cave, which doesn't appear to be lead anywhere? Question mark. Okay, that's an interesting path this cave has decided to go on. I don't think it's gonna lead anywhere though. And now it's nighttime, so we have mobs and stuff to deal with. Hey, our first chest, and it's a wand of sparking. We can't use that, but it is our first chest. Looks like we found an enchanted sword shrine or something of some sort. Because Calamity adds its own things. Oh, is this cave, actually? Real? No. Nope. Fake cave. Fortunately, we've got some zombies to deal with. And more corruption. Wow. This terrain generation is just being real unforgiving, isn't it? Just block that zombie off. Right, these lads. And there we go. Successfully dealt with some basic zombies. Hey, we got the demolicious. That's good, very good. Alright, we'll be able to start making some progress in this world. But first, we got to explore this area, which might have something useful. Oh, it's filled with water? Why is it filled with water? Why you gotta be like that, man? It's kind of annoying. Guess we'll dig down the other way to get to this special Calamity building that replaces the sword shrine. Almost there. Nearly there. Am there. You get a trinket. Oh, cool trinket. Some good amount of money and some calming potions. Pretty good. I don't need to keep that actually. I'll just discolor it accidentally and leave it at that. Alright. Let's head home. Let's talk to that demolicious man. Let's see about getting some deep progress underground. Especially like getting to the cavern layer. Then buying some stuff from the merchant as well. Going to get... Oh, what are we gonna get? Oh, just the piggy bank. Yeah, we'll do 2, just so we can keep it handy. Then, we're just gonna get a bunch of bombs. Apparently I can't hold to buy. Strange. That's a bug. Don't know what mod's causing that to occur, but something I'll have to figure out later. Oh, we should get rope. Oh man, that was almost bad. Luckily we have recall potions, which make all our actions not have consequences, because you can just teleport home. Not broken at all. But now, oh, I guess we can get revenge on this blue jellyfish that took our first life. Look at this guy, thinking he can get away with it a second time. Did. We got our money back. Woohoo. All of our 21 silver. Amazing. Put away our money. And continue downward. But this time, instead of having to mine manually, we can instead do some explosives. Then we don't have to worry so much. Except for blocking stuff off. So. Can I get on the rope, please, dude? Thank you. Jeez. So important thing for making these mines is keeping stuff blocked off, otherwise enemies, especially when you're bombing, to make it, enemies have a tendency to drop down from out of nowhere and then you can just die instantly. And looky there, we've made it to the cavern layer, indicated by that subtle background change. And for some reason we have a tomb crawler. That's kind of odd. Yes, we are kind of close to the desert after all. Or at least just some sand. No, that's the desert actually. Yep. We are close, indeed, close to the desert. Speaking of enemies sneaking up on you, just a random bat encounter. It's encouraging me to make some doors at this intersection sort of area. Oh, we got the dye trader. That's a bit unusual, but I guess it works. Now we got a little bit of a safe area here, so that's good. I didn't need to do that. Jeez. Okay. That was stressful, but it really shouldn't have been. Just random worms just appearing out of nowhere. Hey, a life crystal. Always good. Now we do have a minecart rail here, so this will hopefully be good in taking us to some loot Preferably like a double jump or increased some speedy boots. Unfortunately, kind of ended there. Maybe, but this seems like a really open cave system. Speaking of which, a boulder. I saw that trap last second and decided to die to it, apparently. I am not playing very well today. Oh well. We'll get down there because look at this. We can just go down. And here we are. Right back where we started. It's like we didn't even die. Just don't... Just between you and me, I didn't die there. None of that happened. Ooh, diamond crawler. These are good. If we're lucky, this will give us everything we need. And it did! 3 diamonds! That is really good. That's all we need for the crystalline. So now all we need to do is just grab some fallen stars when it's nighttime and then we'll be golden. Now, back to this underground house where I definitely didn't die before. We get a base. Alright, that's disappointing. Can't even use it, not even that great of a weapon. Just bad chest in general. But we're compensated through a life crystal, so I guess it's okay. Of course, music. We got a mushroom biome, along with some platinum here. I'm gonna just use sticky dynamite to mine all that platinum for me. And I guess we'll see what kind of loot this area has for us. No, no, no. I can't be having that guy around. He's dangerous. So I'm just blocking that guy off. I'm sure that he can't bully me. So we got a green jellyfish. If I could get... Like, there's this thing... They sometimes drop jelly things. Apparently the green jellyfish is very dangerous, but sometimes they'll drop an accessory in Calamity. This time not, but sometimes. Also 2 chests. Immediately. These better be good stuff. Well, it's not the best stuff, but hey, an extra spelunker potion won't hurt. And hey, a flipper. I'll save on some grinding later on. Wait, no, flipper. No, that's not. That's something else. The really good thing would have been like water walking boots. Now we're getting to full inventory, so we're doing to just deposit all inside of our piggy bank, and now we're not running out of inventory space. It's great. And now we're getting bombarded by enemy slimes, worms, all sorts of underground creatures. Okay. Got a trapped ace slime. Just tons of enemies here. Let's deal with this slime first. Oh, we're running out of weaponry to use. Oh, I didn't see that chest up there though. I'm going to head up there before I leave and get our new weapon. That's not how you throw a sticky bomb. I right-clicked instead of left-clicking. And this crafting interface sometimes is not very responsive. I might end up getting rid of that mod. Okay. Yo! Hermes boots. Let's go. An actually good accessory for once. Wow. Alright. Let's head home. Well, it's not nighttime at all now, so hopefully we have some fallen stars just lying around. We keep these health potions on us, that'll be important. So we got 3 diamonds. Wolfram shards for the Wolfram knives. And all we need now is fallen stars. Which it appears we do not have. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit. In the meantime, we could probably get. Maybe we could get a platinum pickaxe. Yes, just enough, I think. No, 2 more extra. Platinum pickaxe. So we're gonna be able to mine. It's gonna make mining a lot easier. I guess we'll see what else we can make for right now. One extra thing to actually get from the merchant would be the bug net. Because with the bug net, you can just grab critters and sell them. So what is this bug net worth? Oh, 25 silver? Me just with cashing 1 bunny. It's already paid for like 1/5 of itself. So, easy way to get money while you're waiting for things to happen and whatnot. So now it's almost nighttime. Soon we should be able to get our first real rogue weapon. There we go. Fallen star. Oh, there's just another critter. Alright. Another 5 silver in the bag. Another fallen star. Alright. And the 3rd one. Alright. It's time to go make that weapon. Alright. So now, crystalline. First good weapon for the series. Be able to actually fight our first bosses with it. So this will be very good. Look at that. Nice fancy new weapon for us. And an owl. We got an owl. Wow. But with that, I think that's enough progress for the first episode. If you enjoyed, you can press the buttons. But other than that, bye.